been a little while since part 1 of the 6th anniversary dropped, and I think it's time that we make the tier list here. To be honest with you, I haven't updated the tier list here on YouTube because I'm pretty lazy. But I have been updating tier lists so far. This is what the tier list looked like before part 1 of the anniversary. A lot of the people are probably going to be disagreeing with the position of Yamcha, but I do think Yamcha was just that good. Speaking of Yamcha's placement in this tier list, he's going to be an honorable mention. I think that just right now, being a leader slot only character is going to hurt him. I haven't fought him since part 1 has really started. Did I fight him once? Maybe I fought him once. He died in like 2 seconds, but I don't know. I don't think he's got the team right now to help him out, but I still think that he's got the inert nullification, which is really strong, the blast ceiling, which is really strong. He's got the double card draw speed, the lock and ult. I mean, this character is crazy. It's just right now he's relegated to being in the leader slot, and that's just not good enough for him, I'd say. But yeah, he was number 3. What a place you've fallen. To be honest with you, though, I can put Yamcha at 10. I just haven't used him. And I do think that probably Revival Pycon or Super Gogeta is going to be a little better than him. Just because of, you know, positions of the meta, right? We have using the fusions, right? I mean, that's going to just give him value. He's got a revive. He's somewhat tanky. He's got a good green card generation. I mean, that's going to just give him a spot, right? Just being a defensive support type character. That's kind of what the other 2 characters really want to be around, right? Because they're just hyper offensive. Unfortunately, though, I don't think Pycon is all that anymore. His support is pretty hard to get, I'd say. This character does die pretty fast right now. He's got no damage until you go into Super Gogeta. I think the Super Gogeta portion is pretty fine, though. It's just right now, Pycon. That's how I feel about Pycon right now. I was going to talk about the other honorable mention. This guy. He has key issues. That's it. That's why he's here. This character cannot continue in combos to save his life. That's why he's here. Number 9, we have Feet Ku here. Dankai Feet Ku. I like this guy a lot. This guy is good. I like him a lot. He's got good support. He's a defensive support. Again, that's the whole point. Yeah, he's got a good green card generation. So the characters you are going to be using him with, particularly Gohan, are going to benefit a lot from that green card. And yeah, it's pretty much all of his pros. He's got no damage, and he's got rare cover also. There have been times where this character has been forced to not be the first one to die, and I've been caught with, like, I don't know, fusing Super Vegito dying on my team, or like something like that, and I just have to save this guy because he's on standby and I can't sack him off. Yeah, the one of his cons I have on here is that he's got low damage and rare cover. That's only gonna really affect him when you're in a 2v3 situation, but outside of that, it doesn't really matter. He's not here for damage anyways. He's here for just to eat hits, and he's here to give you support. So characters like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan are going to obliterate things in 3 seconds. Number 8, Vegeta and Nappa. Now, unlike last year, where Legends Fest Revival character before the actual big fest got a huge jump in the meta, I think Vegeta and Nappa have not really gained anything, really, because both of the Part 1 characters are melee-based characters. Vegeta and Nappa are range type, so they're not really going to have much of a benefit there. On top of that, one of them has an anti-revive, and then the other one is a literal color counter to this character, so again, just not really great in terms of position right now, but we'd have to see where Part 2 and 3 takes us, right? I can't really just comment on their release if they're great or bad. Until Part 3 really releases, but right now, not a great spot. I mean, they do have good damage, though. I'd say that's one good thing. They've got a ranged blue card, so they are really good for dealing with Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They have the Sun Family lockout, which, I mean, 99% of the meta pretty much is just going to be Sun Family anyways, so that's good on them. They've got save tech, which allows them to, you know, save other characters from being on standby. It is only 3 counts, which is not very good, but at least they have it. I can't believe we're gonna have to start praising characters who haven't, especially since characters from Legends Fest were like, yeah, we just have this, you know, for free now, and we're starting to move away from that. I don't like that. Please give us more characters with escape tech and save tech. We're moving into meta where that just is gonna be the gold standard, right? Number 7. This is where I think there's gonna be a line. Number 8 to 50 billion are going to be pretty much on a different tier from numbers 1 through 7. It's just these are the characters that can like still destroy any character in the meta and just completely like just one up like everybody, and they can really snowball out of control, right? Number 7 is gonna be Super 17. We all know how crazy this character is. He's got pretty good damage even still. He's got a response to pretty much every action in the damn game. You switch against him, he has an action. You use a card against him, he has an action. You exist against him, he has an action to that, I guess. It's Super 17. What do you wanna say about this character? One thing I do like about this character is that he has the ability to promote proactive play. Actually, he does have the ability to, whenever he uses a quick attack or something, he's going to seal the enemy strikes and blue cards for about 2 counts. I like that. His perfect vanishes are dog shit. Allows you to not get perfect vanish every 3 seconds, which is really good. And then you can just spam blast cards. And then if you have a green card in your hand, and then you seal their strikes and blast blue cards, and then you can back up, you can have access to the green card because they might pick the blast card there. Who knows? Unfortunately for him, the meta's not focused on him anymore. It's just we have a lot of characters we can just deal with this character bullshit. We can stop this character. He's not gonna just run rampant and just do whatever the hell he wants to. He's got people that say, no, stop. You can't do that. You must obey by the rules of the game. Number 6, baby. One of my favorite releases. Because I love Super Baby Tim. This character's cool. I like his gauge. His gauge is very good. Got the good disrupt effect. In proc it, you're gonna lose pretty much everything, including your vanish and your mortgage. So good luck dealing with that. And then he's got obscure on that blue card. And then it can nullify endurance. Or it can lock you in with his ult and his main. Good damage. He's got support, 30% 2 damage against Saiyans. I mean, Saiyan. Everyone's damn Saiyan in this game, so. I guess being racist in this game is good. Unfortunately, you need to be stars. You need stars for this character to be good, because if you're at like 3 stars, which my baby's at, that you're gonna die in what's known as 1 combo. Let me reframe that. You're gonna die in 1 hit. So, you get stars in this character, he's good. If you have, like, no stars in this character, he will die in a second. But you can still make his gauge work. It's just, you have to watch his health. You have to watch his health. Number 5, we're gonna have Ultra UI Sign Goku here. I don't think I need to explain much about this character. He's got that stupid-ass gauge, so, you know, we love dealing with that gauge. Said no one ever. You got the anti-switch mechanic, which is not fun. It is free and easy. Who designed it? Please leave the team respectfully. It basically can become infinite cover all. You can pretty much kill every character on this list with it, even still. That ability is just gonna be timeless. I'm gonna be telling you that. You can't. You pretty much just can't, like, you can't age that mechanic, because it can just win you the fight. Like, 25 counts have elapsed, and I catch Gohan in a combo. Yeah, bye. You're not surviving this. Pop them in, and then I have infinite blast cards in my hand. I have a green card now. I have extra damage, and extra blast cards. I have extra key, and then you switch up. No, you can't do that. Bye. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, he also controls your rush. So, Dragon Ball Destruction. Again, a lot of these characters do have Dragon Ball Destruction. I would say Super 17 has probably the best one, because he destroys it for 3 times. But, man, just this character, when he dropped, that Dragon Ball Destruction was ridiculous. Right now, it's not as crazy, but, I mean, it's still a thing. It's still a thing. Fortunately, we have moved past this character's prime, so he will die. I found this character just get crippled in, like, a card. That's kind of what it is, right? He's not able to really take hits as much anymore. Alright, number 4. Here is a position where I think a lot of the community actually will agree with me on. It's going to be fusing Super Gogeta. Oh boy, I have a lot to say about this character. I know I've glossed over a lot of the list here, but that's because a lot of people at this point just know what these characters do, but I feel like I'm going to explain myself here with fusing Super Gogeta a little bit. I have it written here. I guess I can pull this over here. This is what I have written for fusing Super Gogeta. The tops here are the pros, and then the bottom here are the cons. Yeah, he has the most written here. I guess you can also see where the rest of this is. It doesn't really matter to me. So the good base form. It's really easy to build him up if you have priority. So, you know, you get that first combo, you get that green card in, you get to extend that switch gauge, and then you go into Vegeta, you got your vanish back and stuff like that. You can access cover no. Like, this character, I would say you can build up with them really fast. In one combo, you can get to their fusion in like that. So it's just up to you really if you want to use it. Like, again, this is only if you have priority. If you don't have priority, that will screw you over And then you just won't have the ability to fuse. Which is not good. They have Assault Chain, which is unique to this character so far. Assault Chain, we'll talk about Assault Chain in a bit. I found this character can become very tanky. Reducing impact damage is actually pretty much, I think, the direction that they're going to start taking characters when it comes to just, being able to tank. Like, I don't think we're going to start seeing characters, like, reducing damage received by, like, 80%. I think we're just going to start seeing characters reduce damage received by, like, 70%, and then they'll start reducing impact damage received by, like, 20%. Like, as a bonus. Instead of just, like, 100% to reduce damage received. Because I don't think they're going to start doing that. The fusion is going to start the heal, right? Deep and abnormal effect immunity. That's good. That's very good. I hate dealing with Golden Friesen. So just anything to fuck Golden Friesen, I'm all for. Oh boy. Now we can talk about why this character is mid. I don't think they're mid. I think they're good. But it's just these abilities. Why? First of all, my biggest gripe of this character. It's 2024. You are a main damaging character. You do not have endurance. You do not have revive. You do not have indestructible. You do not have comeback. You do not have a second life that allows me to survive pretty much any hit in the game. You do not have free get out of jail card. If you get caught with this character, say goodbye. He's gone. Why? Doesn't make any sense. 2. He has no traditional cover nullification. We have Ultra UI Goku, who released 6 months prior, who has an ability that pretty much can give him, infinite cover null, which is anti-switch. A lot of people tend to not use that immediately sometimes. I don't know why. But that ability can technically be infinite cover null. Why doesn't this character also have just, 3 counts of cover null whenever he uses a card for the first time? 2 counts of cover null. Just something, please. I don't get it. On top of that, it's really hard to utilize the Assault Chain. Just... Yikes, yeah. Ugh, dude. In order to get Assault Chain, ramped up, in order to start it, you just need too many things to go right with you. And then even using the Assault Chain, it really just depends on the damage you do. It's... To be honest with you, I don't really think about it. It's not really all that, is it? It can one combo characters. This is what I meant by UI Goku just not being able to take many hits anymore. I do think the Assault Chain will pretty much just one combo UI Goku. I mean, this character's really good for dealing with UI Goku, but that's not what we need anymore. we need characters to deal with this rat. Man, it's just why? You guys literally gave a character who has an ability to pretty much gain infinite cover null. Cover null. Why doesn't he have cover null? Why? The Assault Chain is too niche to be meta relevant all the time. If Ultra Gohan just gets Goku at it next turn, next week, all of a sudden you lose value from this because you have to chain cards immediately. You're not really gaining cards from using it, and the damage is just not going to be as much, just comboing normally. So why? Green and blue cards don't help with the Assault Chain, so his main mechanic is just kind of niche in it. Yeah, that... I think he's good. I think the Assault Chain can win you fights. When it comes down to it, I think the biggest gripe I have... Why do you not have Escape Tech? I think that's the one... That's, the main reason I hate you. You don't have Escape Tech. You don't have access to traditional cover null. Never again. Escape Tech, please. Survive Tech, please. Normal cover null. And then you can also give him extra funny abilities like the Assault Chain. I actually think the Assault Chain itself is pretty good. Just make sure that we can combo extend, because we've literally gotten to the point where characters have double card draw speed in their kit as a restriction at this point. It's normal to have double card draw speed. Just have you sat through a combo with double card draw speed? The answer is yes. It's night and day, the amount of damage double card draw speed combos do to chaining cards like back to back to back. It's just, come on. At least draw like 2 cards whenever you use a card. Strike cards to add to the cell chain, please. Alright, here we go. Number 3 is going to be fusing Super Vegito, right? No, it's not. It's Golden Frieza. I hate this character. I don't want to talk about this character. This character is the worst design character of the year, in my opinion, so far. I despise this character. They really thought it was a good idea to be able to have a character where you get caught, and then instead of, like, saying, oh, no, I lost a character, or I lost a revive, you're like, haha, actually, I'm gonna take you with me. Come here. You had full health? Not anymore. Nope. You had guards? Nope. You had a main ability? Nope. You had friends? Nope. You had a family? Nope. You had hopes and dreams? Nope. Mine now. This is great. I love it. I wish you the worst in your life. Please stay dead. Don't. I can't wait for part 3 to be yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku that just hates powerful opponent characters. Locks him and just destroys comebacks. His ultimate just for free gets rid of comebacks. Specifically comebacks on... What's your tag? DBL6903U. Against tag DBL6903U, he locks him and just destroys comeback. That's what I hope. Fuck this character. Why is he number 3? I guess his teams aren't as meta relevant anymore. Hard to utilize him over just... What I mean that is just Zenkai buffs, Zenkai benches. It just doesn't have a lot of synergy with 2 and 1, which is gonna be, as you guys saw, where is this red? Yes, great. No, you. Super Vegito's gonna be 2, and Gohan Chen, my favorite, number 1. Vegito's good. The Rising Rush mechanic is probably the most dumb mechanic we've seen, because, you know, Rising Rush, haha, all-encompassing counter that just destroys anything for free. Now you can't stop it. I don't think I really have to say much about that. This character's damage is pretty good. The only pretty much like the only thing I don't like about this character is that they don't have good access to cover null. Specifically when you go into Vegito, the only way he gains cover null is against, you know, when you use the green card. Outside of that, it's just he's kind of got like the same mechanic as like a Yamcha, where it's like if you switch against him, it's kind of scary. I guess rather the game is more sake. It's like if you mess up the switch, you're gonna be in a bad time. One thing I do like about the game is more though than Vegito is that they had access to increments of cover null, so they got like access to it, right? Like 3 counts was enough to just get like the cards you need to use out of your hand, so then you can start using other cards. But Vegito really doesn't have any of that. Kind of do wish that he just gained a little bit more access to just cover null outside of his green card. That's kind of all I wish from you. But outside of that, great damage. Sealing blues, greens, and ults means that, you know, this rat can't do whatever the hell he wants to do 80% of the time. Actually, he doesn't seal greens. He just seals blues and ults. Yeah, my bad. I mean, still, you steal his blue card so you can attack whenever you need to, as long as you don't have the rush. He can go type neutral if they switch. He's got good healing. Yeah, just also not very tanky, though. And I didn't notice that. This character does die pretty fast. Not really made to take hits. And then number 1 is the rat. Best neutral ever. Color counters are just not very meta relevant right now. Golden Frieza. I think Golden Frieza is pretty much going to be number 1 still. Like, I did consider putting him at number 1, but, like, I haven't really seen Golden Frieza in the meta, like, ever at all. Which kind of surprises me, because this character is really dumb. I hate this character. I guess it's because his comeback has lost a lot of value from these 2 fusions being able to just nullify his comeback entirely, which is great. Fuck you. But outside of that, I think that Gohan just... I mean, this character is the best character in the game we've ever seen. Is that true? I mean, if you compare him to every other character, like, right now, but, like, not in their meta, I guess that's incorrect. I mean, characters like Namiko, who just one-shot you for free, I guess. I mean, he's up there. He's up there. He just does whatever the hell he wants. Best neutral ever. This character actually has support, if you didn't know. It's called anti-armor blast cards. Yeah, pretty dumb. I actually do like that mechanic, though, because, again, you can't just sit around and have blast armor and just wait for opponents to do something. You can actually use blast cards in mid-range now. I appreciate that. Yeah, fuck blast armor. I don't like blast armor. Yeah, I guess this is my list. Feel free to tell me how stupid I am in the comment section down below. I'm tired, and I'm gonna go play Apex now. Goodbye.